Hi there and welcome to Connecticut Style. I'm Teresa LaBarbera. Thanks so much for joining us today. Coming up this weekend, the New Haven hearing loss community is gathering together to celebrate the 30th anniversary of the invention of the cochlear implant. Today we'll meet a recipient and hear how this technology has advanced over the years. And the right bra can make or break an outfit, but did you know 85% of women don't wear the right size? Whispers and Lady Olga's Lingerie, they are here. They're going to tell us how to get it right. And I'm here in the kitchen with Keisha Cave from My City Kitchen. It's been a while, Keisha. Welcome back.
Thank you for having me.
You always have some exciting things going on, don't you?
I know, I stay busy.
We're going to hear all about it in the segment, but what are we going to cook today?
We're going to make a turkey cutlet in red wine sauce.
I love that. Typically, we think chicken cutlets.
Yes, but this is
twist.
turkey for the holidays.
All right, very nice. Let's start the show, Keisha. Look right into camera 2. Tell everyone what they need to do.
Sit back and relax. You're having lunch with style.
Congressman Chris Murphy attacks Linda McMahon.
She supported sunsetting Social Security, ending Social Security.
But Murphy isn't telling us the truth. The Hartford Courant calls Murphy's attack baseless and false. The Courant goes on to call the lie Murphy tells more nastiness and getting in the mud. Linda McMahon will fight to protect and preserve Social Security and Medicare for our seniors and for future generations.
I'm Linda McMahon, and I approve this message.
A few days after I went to Aspen Dental, I was at work.
I was at the grocery store.
I was walking down the street.
And someone said, "You have a beautiful smile."
I just stopped.
No one had ever said those words to me before.
Ever.
Right now, get 20% off general dentistry services and select denture styles with payments as low as $25 per month. Call 1-800-ASPEN-DENTAL or schedule an appointment at aspendental.com.
I think I could live to be 100 and never explain how good that felt.
Hi, I'm Jim Cowd, owner of Cowd Rug. Some events just can't be missed, like the 58th annual anniversary sale going on now at Cowd Rugs in Orange and Guilford. In celebration, we're offering you deep discounts on fine hand-knotted room size and power loom rugs, plus wall staircase treatments. Find a Cowd rug at a price guaranteed to fit your budget during the Cowd anniversary sale going on now at Cowd Rugs in Orange and Guilford.
In a world filled with sound, a person with severe or profound hearing loss can feel totally out of the loop, not being able to hear and interact with others the same way they once did. This weekend, the New Haven hearing loss community is celebrating the 30th anniversary of the invention of the cochlear implant. We're going to learn all about this technology today. Joining me now is Mark Campbell, an audiologist for Cochlear Americas, and Maureen Vonik, a cochlear implant recipient. Welcome to Connecticut Style, both of you.
Thank you for having us.
All right, Mark, I want to start with you. Let's define what it means to have severe or profound hearing loss.
So basically this is where you would start to, even with hearing aids, start to have difficulty talking on the telephone or maybe even having a conversation that involved more than one person. So you really begin to struggle with just day-to-day communication, even with good hearing aids.
And how many people does this affect?
So hearing loss in and of itself affects 1 in 10 Americans. So that's between 34 to 36 million people. And people that are actually candidates for the cochlear implant is about 1 million people.
Oh, great. And we're celebrating the anniversary. It turns 30. So tell me about the device and a little bit how it works.
So this is actually the cochlear implant that we have, and this is the piece that gets placed underneath the skin, and it's probably very small to see, but this little curly Q right here is the wire that gets placed within the cochlea.
So there's a surgery that has to happen first.
It is a surgery,
okay.
Yep. And in my experience, the surgery is very short. It only took about an hour.
Because you also you're wearing it as well.
I have both. I'm bilateral as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's an external processor, and it connects to the internal piece, and obviously goes through the skin like that. Okay. And the microphone picks up the sound and transmits it to the internal.
Now let me ask you, Mark, how is it different from a typical hearing aid?
So a hearing aid uses the natural hearing system that we have. And one of the big features of the natural hearing system we have is the hair cells. And when those hair cells start to become unhealthy and not survive, that's when hearing aids start to help. But hearing aids are making sound louder and using the hair cells that we still have.
Okay.
A cochlear implant is actually kind of bypassing the role of the hair cells and stimulating the auditory nerve directly.
Very good. Now, Maureen, I want to bring you into the conversation. When did you get your implant?
I had my first implant done in July of 2010, and I went bilateral with my second a year ago in August.
Now, what made this happen?
I found that I was getting no benefits from my hearing aids any longer. My audiologist, last time I had gone to them to reprogram my hearing aids, she says, you know, you're at the highest program I can go.
We had a hereditary problem.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
on my dad's side of the family.
So what's it been like now?
Oh, it's been amazing. I can't tell you enough good things about cochlear implants. It's totally changed my life completely.
Really? Now, were you able to hear instantly, or is there a little bit of a down?
Actually, it took, I had my surgery, and 4 weeks after my surgery, I was activated, and that's when, right away, I heard.
That's awesome. It must have been quite an experience for you, right?
It was really emotional.
It was crystal clear? I mean, it was like you had
Actually, when
hearing?
you're first activated, things do not sound really normal. Like people's voices kind of sound like munchkins. I laughed for 2 weeks until everything normalized.
I see. And Margot, what's your experience like?
Very similar, you know, it's just people start to sound like chipmunks or they're a little bit robotic. And that's just because you have a whole different way of hearing and the brain needs to reassociate the sounds that you once knew to the new sounds that you're learning. But yeah, during those first few weeks, it's really like, well, A, you're overwhelmed by all the sounds that you were missing and now hear again.
Sure, I bet, right?
And then it's just how your family sounds.
A life-changing device for you?
Totally. I don't think I could have become an audiologist without my cochlear implant, so definitely.
And is this something that insurance covers?
It is. So most private insurances and Medicare cover it, and Medicaid also will cover it. So that's a great question to ask your audiologist.
Sure. And it's exciting because this Saturday, as we mentioned, we're celebrating the 30th anniversary. Cochlear Americas is sponsoring a free hearing health fair at the Omni Hotel. That's right in New Haven. Tell us some of the details.
So this is a great event that we're offering people in the community because, like I said, so many people with hearing loss don't even know about this wonderful technology. So they'll be able to come to this event, learn more about it, meet recipients like Maureen and I, and actually meet audiologists and surgeons that actually work and do the surgery as well. So it's a well-rounded event for everyone. Family and people are encouraged to come.
Is this something you have to pre-register for, or you could?
It would be great if you could pre-register, yeah.
All right, well, let's put the information up on the screen. Cochlear America's free hearing health seminar. It's this Saturday from 8:30 to 11 at the Omni New Haven Hotel, right by Yale. Go to hearinghealthseminar.com or call 1-877-432-7844 for all of the information. Maureen and Mark, thank you so much for being here and sharing your story and letting us, our viewers, know about the device.
Well, thank you for having us.
Thank you.
All right, coming up next, we're heading into the kitchen. Tired of chicken cutlets? Keisha K from My City Kitchen shows us an alternative using turkey. We'll see you after the break.
Last Resort, all new tonight at 8/7 Central on ABC. When life gets this heavy,
Horrible things happen here.
there's only one way for these doctors to lighten things up.
Wow.
Grey's Anatomy, all new tonight, 9/8 Central on ABC.
Matt's brakes didn't sound right, so I brought my car to Mike at Meineke. We inspected his brakes for free.
Free is good.
Free is very good.
For a limited time, get 50% off brake pads and shoes at all participating Connecticut Meineke locations. Visit myctmeineke.com to find a dealer near you.
Congressman Chris Murphy attacks Linda McMahon.
She supported sunsetting Social Security, ending Social Security.
But Murphy isn't telling us the truth. The Hartford Courant calls Murphy's attack baseless and false. The Courant goes on to call the lie Murphy tells more nastiness and getting in the mud. Linda McMahon will fight to protect and preserve Social Security and Medicare for our seniors and for future generations.
I'm Linda McMahon, and I approve this message.
Scores in front of her adoring fans. She's done it again. Oh, what a save by Hudson. Extraordinary.
See the gold medal winning U.S. women take on Germany Tuesday, October 23rd at Rentschler Field in the Fan Tribute Tour presented by Panasonic. For tickets, visit ussoccer.com.
At a time when childhood obesity is at an all-time high, My City Kitchen is helping kids understand just how important healthy eating is, and it's all done with fun, hands-on training. Joining me now is Keisha Cave, the founder of My City Kitchen. Welcome back to the show.
Hi, thank you for having me back.
For some of our viewers who might not be familiar with My City Kitchen, just tell us how the kids get involved in this.
Oh, My City Kitchen, as you know, is a nonprofit organization. We get kids into the program through collaborating with different organizations in the community, and we get kids in the public school system as well.
And they get to do a lot of cooking.
Yeah, they do a lot of cooking. Everything is, the smaller kids usually, the food is prepped for them, but the older kids, the teens, they get everything themselves.
That's
I don't
great.
do any of that work for them.
And what are we making here today? It's starting to smell great.
We're making a turkey cutlet, and I got one started in the pan, but I just wanted to get that going so you can see what it looks like.
Okay.
So we're making a turkey cutlet in a red wine sauce.
I love that. And you know, we should mention a big honor for you, one of the who's who in Trinidad and Tobago.
Yes.
Tell us the details on that. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Actually, it was Dr. Michelle Reese, and she put together a book of Trinidad and Tobago natives living abroad, doing great things in the community and in their, special field, and I was chosen to be part of it.
You're certainly one of them.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
All right, let's make this turkey.
Okay, so what we have here is just going to be basic seasoning, salt, pepper, paprika, and we have a little bit of fresh herbs.
Okay.
And it's sage, we have rosemary, thyme, and we're going to season that.
Now, there's a garden, right? An herb garden you guys have over at My City Kitchen?
We work with Beat the Street organization, and we get a lot of fresh herbs from them. So, yeah, it's really nice to collaborate with them. It's a great organization.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is just basically season it both front and back, salt and pepper on both sides. Now, I just want to tell you, after the show, I'm off to Italy.
You're leaving today, right after the show, Keisha?
Right after the show.
What are you doing? Tell us. Have fun.
I'm actually going to visit a very particular school in Torino, and it's the Italian culinary school there. And I'm just going to go see what it has to offer, partnership-wise. Maybe some of our teens will be interested in going abroad and
study abroad cooking program. I'm interested. Take me with you. That sounds awesome.
Yes, it's the Italian Food Culinary Institute. So,
well, you're going to have to come back and let us know how it all went.
Absolutely. So we're just going to sprinkle it on both sides. Just flip it over.
Okay.
And you do the same thing. Salt and a little pepper.
Now, you look like you've prepared the pan a little bit here.
Yes, what I did, I actually had one going, and we had to get this started so you actually know what it looks like, because you have to cook it 3 minutes on both sides.
Okay.
So we
you
have
want to get rid of all that pink, right?
Exactly. We don't want to get that pink. So we're going to season that up. Let me just wipe my hands to make sure everything is good.
Sure.
Okay, and we're going to put this down on the pan.
Now, did you add a little cayenne pepper, or is that paprika?
We added paprika in there as well, and we're going to cook that. So I have one going in the pan already, and I just want to show you what it's like. Going to get a nice golden brown on both sides and let that cook.
Okay.
And I also want to mention, too, that, we are accepting kids for a winter program. So if anyone out there really wants to learn how to cook and they want to sign up, we do have scholarships available.
Oh, good.
They can go on our website and get the forms downloaded. And
what's that website?
mycitykitchen.org, and you can get it from there. Next month, we also going to be partnering with this wonderful organization called Cooking with the Troops.
Okay.
I got invited by Chef Ellen Adams out of New York, and we're going to cook for the veterans on Veterans Day in New York City at the NASDAQ market site. So I'm really
my gosh, how fabulous that is.
So I'm really excited about that.
That is great. You have so many things going on all the time,
It's a lot of things going on. We want to make sure that we keep ourselves busy. People get to know what we are doing in the organization, in the community, and really partner with different organizations out there. So as you can see, it's starting to get a little brown on here.
Now, are we going to make a sauce here on top? Is that the next move after the turkey's done?
After the turkey's done, what you're going to do is make a sauce. It's a reduction sauce. We have Dijon mustard, chicken stock, and cooking wine.
Okay.
And I know people might be a little bit concerned about the wine, but once you start cooking it, all the alcohol contents evaporate, so you don't have to worry. You get the flavor of the red wine, and it really makes a nice, good sauce.
Okay.
So, and I know for time, we really don't have a lot of time to do this.
About a minute left.
So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take the turkey out of here.
Okay.
Okay, just so that we know what we're doing. Turn up the heat a little bit.
Oh, and we're gonna make the sauce right in that pan?
Right in the pan,
Oh, okay.
exactly. You're gonna add in the chicken stock. And this recipe, you know, a lot of people ask me, where do I get my recipes from? Because Big Y is our food sponsor, I get a lot of our recipe from the website, so if they want to, they can look into it. Now we're also going to add 2 tablespoons of butter.
Okay.
And can you get me 2 sage leaves on the plant right there?
Yes.
Nice and fresh. Just get me 2 leaves.
Okay. Do we need to break them up or anything?
Yep, go right ahead and add it right into there.
Rip
yes,
them? Okay.
Yep, just rip them apart.
I'm a wonderful what is it called? What kind
sous
of
chef.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I know, we got to do a cooking, you know, class together
I
here.
could use the help.
And we're going to get this down, and you're going to cook this down for about 5 minutes.
Okay.
And it's going to get really nice and thick. And I actually have a little bit here.
It's really going to thicken up. Okay.
Yeah, you want it to be able to coat the back of the spoon like this. Really nice and thick. So it's going to take 5 minutes to cook.
Okay.
And then you're going to put the turkey back into the pan.
Okay, very good.
And then you're going to have a really, really great presentation. And we have a finished product here. And you serve it. Go ahead.
Well, let me ask you about the mustard. That goes into the sauce
yes,
as well?
you add the mustard in here as well. Thank you
good.
for reminding me.
Sure thing.
See how great sous chef you are?
Yeah, I'm a big help. And I noticed that you've served it with, it looks like a fennel salad.
Fennel salad, fresh fennel, orange, saute. You just mix it up with extra virgin olive oil, salt and pepper. We have a little bit of vegetables. And for the season, some sweet potatoes.
It looks beautiful.
Thank
All right,
you.
Keisha, we are going to taste this at the end of the show. Have a fabulous trip.
Thank
Good
you.
luck with everything. And, of course, the recipe's over on WTNH.com. Just click on Style. And coming up after the break, the right bra is more important than you think. The co-owners of Whispers by Lady Olga tell you how to get the perfect fit. But first, check out our photo of the day. These pink power pumpkins are created by Kelsey in North Haven.
We'll be right there.
We just want to know, is the school doing anything? This is a serious situation, and we just want a comment from you.
Tonight, we've got their back.
Take a look at the link.
News 8's Tina Detel has their back.
We've got your back.
We're going to go to the meeting tonight, and we're going to try to get some answers for you.
We asked the DOT just what is taking so long.
I told the mayor he needs to stop dragging his feet and do something about this.
What's important about this is the fact that New Haven streets are much safer tonight.
When your Medicare Advantage plan is there for you, you can keep doing the things you love, which is why WellCare Medicare Advantage plans give you extra Medicare benefits at no extra cost.
I play because WellCare is in tune with me.
In fact, call now to learn how you can get a free $10 Walgreens wellness card. Our plans have great things like no monthly premium, no or low copays to see your doctor, many generic drugs at no cost, and even brand name coverage. Plus, you'll enjoy extra dental, vision, and hearing benefits. And even free gym memberships, rides to your doctor, and over-the-counter medicines every month. That's a lot more benefits with no monthly premium.
I sing because WellCare listens to me.
Call the number on your screen right now to learn how you can get a free $10 Walgreens wellness card. Get more from your Medicare Advantage plan. WellCare is here. Let's talk.
If you're like most women, you probably don't know your true bra size. Believe it or not, 8 out of 10 women are wearing the wrong size. Here to tell us how to get the perfect fit are Janine Ferguson, the owner of Lady Olga's Lingerie and co-owner of Whispers from Lady Olga, along with Lori Vazzano, the co-owner of Whispers from Lady Olga. Ladies, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us.
So, Lori, I have to ask you, 85% of women are wearing the wrong bra size?
Teresa, if you hung out in either store for half the day, you would see that women are coming in and they don't even want to be measured. They think they know their own bra size, but they truly don't.
So the best bet is to get measured, which...
You have to. You absolutely have to. And we are expert fitters. We really are. We're certified fitters. Janine is a certified mastectomy fitter in her store in Hamden. And you never need an appointment to get measured. So you can just walk off the street and there'll always be somebody on site for you.
Now, Jean, you take 2 measurements. That's kind of how it works, right?
2 measurements, yes. You come into the store and we bring you into a private dressing room and you go in with one of our fitters and we have our trusty little tape measure. And it's 2...
We're not sharing the numbers.
No, we're not sharing the numbers. And we take 2 numbers, a band size, or, you know, width size, and the cup size, and then we go out and we pick some bras for you and bring them back in. And again, it's just a guide.
Sure.
It's not a magic wand, but
we honestly, we have a conversation first with each and every client that walks in the door. I need to know what you're looking for. I need to know if you need a t-shirt bra, or if you are the mother of the bride, or if you have a problem maybe with back fat. Or
there's ways to hide that, I'm learning,
there
right?
Are. We have this amazing
Our best product.
It is. It's a great product. And it's not the only thing that we sell that does this job, but it's one of our favorite pieces. It's called Shapies, and it truly does what it says here.
You don't need to wear a bra with it. It looks like it's built right in.
It's a built-in bra.
Oh,
and
that's great.
I don't know if you can get a picture of it, but see the rolls, how we all have rolls in the back, and it literally disappears when you put it on.
Smoke and mirrors.
Everything out. Yes,
that's
smoke and mirrors.
And obviously you have a lot more than just lingerie in your store.
Yes, we do. We carry a variety of things. We have hanky-panky thongs.
What are hanky-panky thongs? Let's talk about these. They're cute. They're really packaged, so
the number one
adorable.
Selling thong. Low rise and regular.
Are they comfortable?
Well, that's why they're
so popular.
Well, they are. They have the stretch lace, and it lays super flat on the hip.
Oh, so you can't see the line.
You don't
never
see the line.
You don't feel it. It's the number one.
It's not a scratchy lace. It's a very soft lace.
You wouldn't think it feels like this.
No. It's very soft. They come in retro thong. They come in pants, bikinis, high cut. But the thong is what put them on the map. Most of them come rolled, and green is low rise.
Easy.
And the black is original.
Very good. And I see a variety of bras here on the table.
We do. We have, this is Les Mystere. This is one of their animal prints. This is a one-time.
And I noticed that's a 36E, so obviously you have some hard-to-come-by sizes.
That's
we
not
do.
even
This
the
is
beginning
an
of it.
average customer in both stores. Yes, we go up to...
Well, we go up to a 52J in my store. And
right,
in
and an M in our store.
Yep.
Anything from your first bra, you know, all the way up. Some are special ordered, but the best thing to do is come in to be fit and be measured, because every manufacturer, every bra fits different.
Okay, and it's also Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and you have some products for people that might be going through a mastectomy.
We do. The Hamden store has been servicing mastectomy patients for more than 25 years. We carry most of the major brands: Amona, Camp, True Life, Airway, ABC, American.
Well, I'm sure it's such a traumatic experience
It
in
is,
the first place, so I
and
feel like this would be a great place to come and talk
absolutely.
with either one
It's
of you.
very, you know, it's a lingerie shop. It's
Sure.
not sterile. It's not a sterile environment.
intimidating, I feel
It
like.
isn't.
Not
There's
at all.
all women. There's pretty lingerie. You know, we get to know our patients. I mean, they come back over and over again. I just happened to bring one of our new breast forms. It's by Amona, and it's a contact. And so it sticks to the chest wall. It's covered by most insurance companies. That's another thing. We also do insurance submission for you, as long as we're in network with your provider. And, you know, again, everyone is experienced and certified fitters. Some of them are, you know, cancer survivors, our staff, cancer survivors themselves.
Yes, very good. Let's talk about bridal lingerie, because I know you have quite a selection there as well. Different dresses require different things.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you're talking just foundations, of course, we have to have a conversation with the bride-to-be and discuss her dress. I mean, I need to know how low is it in the back, how deep it is in the front, and exactly what she needs. And we carry long lines and all kinds of things, that Spanx, anything that she needs for underneath her wedding dress, and mother of the bride. And of course, beautiful peignoir sets from Florina Cruz, from Betsy Johnson, from Hanky Panky.
Do I see some garters down there as well?
Yes, yes.
Very handy. Spanx, how popular are these items?
Very.
Every day, every single day, women
People come in there looking for them?
Yes.
It's an awesome
Oh, it's a
product.
life-changing product. I will be the first to
Absolutely.
say.
Absolutely.
I love that.
And they're
All
coming
right.
out with something new every time we go to a show. There's something new on
And
the
you
market.
carry them all
We
there?
do. We carry
Always.
their leggings. We carry the Hamden store carries a lot of their tops, a lot of their shirts, as well as the foundation products. And Milford is mostly the foundation products because that's what we sell the most
Yeah,
down
most
there.
definitely.
Very good. I understand there's an offer for Connecticut Style viewers as well.
Yes.
Give us the details.
Well, you can come in anytime. You'll always be able to get bra bucks from either Janine and Hamden
Bra
or
bucks. I
myself.
love that.
Bra
What can you do
bucks.
with the bra bucks?
You
Put it towards your next purchase.
Absolutely.
And you sign up and get on our email list. So when we do a blast, you know, we do specials at least once a month.
We have a special coming up at the end of the month. It's
Okay.
Oh,
going to be our anniversary special. It's a BOGO in both stores.
Oh,
So
it's buy one, get one free? That's
buy
great.
one, get one 50%.
50, okay,
Yep,
very good.
and it'll take place all next weekend.
I love that.
Yeah.
Right. I think, what is it,
27th,
25th, 26th,
yeah.
27th, something like that.
Very
the
good.
Thursday,
We'll
Friday,
get all
Saturday.
that information up on our website. And really just an array of items here. We'll have to come check out both shops.
Yeah, please do.
Please do.
All right, and all the information is up on your screen on Lady Olga's Lingerie or Whispers from Lady Olga. Go to LadyOlgasLingerieHamden.com for all of the details. And stay with us. More Connecticut Style after the break. We'll be right back.
Introducing New Stone Thin Veneers, offering high-quality granite to both consumers and contractors. Make your home a place that is inviting and heartwarming, or turn your business into a powerful work of art. With a number of colors and styles to choose from, including our exclusive Noble Hill Stone, you get the granite you need at an affordable price and larger sizes right now. True beauty and timeless elegance. New Stone Thin Veneers is New England's best-kept secret. Call or visit newstonethinveneers.com for a dealer near you.
If there's anything that keeps life moving forward, it's change. I look at where I've been, who I married, how I've always kept growing. And it seems like the changes I've made have just made me better.
If your Medicare Advantage coverage could use a change for the better, talk to Aetna. We'll give you a range of plans and offer help, so you can decide which coverage works best. You'll pay low or no plan premiums, qualify without a physical or a review of your health history, and enjoy coverage that travels when you do.
I've got a long way to go, and I'm ready.
To enroll, call 1-800-226-7937 before December 7th and get a $10 Target gift card just for calling. Or visit AetnaMedicare.com.
All right, we're back here in the kitchen with all of our guests and a couple extras. And before we dig into Keisha's turkey cutlets, Lori, tell us about the bridal fair.
Sunday, November 4th, Racebrook Country Club. We're very excited. It's a boutique bridal fair, and it starts at 11, ends at 3.
Very
so
good.
if anybody's getting married, come and visit
check
us.
it out. Keisha, where are you heading in Italy again?
The Italian Food Culinary Education School.
Very good. Best of luck to you. Well, we're going to dig in.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
everybody, for watching. Make a great day. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Take care.